In 1950, a young packaging engineer, Charles Pettis Jr., was working at the International Salt Company in Watkins Glen, New York. In the course of his work, he dealt with a variety of material handling issues, but one particular problem piqued his interest. He was confronted with the problem of underweight cartons of their round 26-ounce salt containers.
And the salt was put in these round cartons, and at that time the cartons were filled through the pour spout. And they were filled volumetrically by a filling machine. And of course, salt is notorious, like today on a damp, humid day, it had lumps in the salt, and occasionally it would block the spout and the can would not be completely filled. And so Charlie was charged with the job of figuring out how to get these slack-filled or low-filled cans off the line. And after working on several different approaches, using different air blasts and spring scales and things of this kind, and searching the market for something, there wasn't anything readily available that would do it. And so in the ensuing time, he developed a scale. It was a relatively simple beam balance scale, but the novelty of it was that it used an air system to lock and unlock the beam during transfer of the container. And then the movement, at the time the container was on the scale, the lever was unlocked, and if it moved up or down based on overweight or underweight, it had an air detection system that would operate a bellows and a switch and operate a rejector. So that was the beginning, actually, of the scale system that High Speed was founded on. And it was such a novel thing that Charlie pursued a patent on behalf of the salt company. It was granted, and so we had a scale at that time, Charlie did. And the salt company was not interested in building scales. They were putting out 500 tons of salt a day. And so Charlie negotiated a license agreement with them to pay a royalty per machine, and then he founded High Speed Checkweigher Company.